Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going over the best money making methods for each skill. Obviously, cosmetic skills won't count. Also, keep in mind these are subject to change, as in the future, certain things about the economy may change. Like gold prices could rise, or maybe diamonds will somehow make a reoccurrence. Let's get started. The best crop is debated on, but I'm confident in saying that it's carrots, shortly followed by cocoa beans. As for carrots, they are quite profitable and can make up to 5 mil an hour. For my specific farm, I farm 4 rows at a time. I recommend having 118 speed, but this does vary based on how you wish to farm. Carrots have recently taken a fall in price, but I suspect they will rise in the future. It's still a really good money-making method, and I recommend you do it. But if you don't have a farm built, cocoa beans are a pretty good substitute, but I wouldn't rely too heavily on them. Take this one with a grain of salt, but in my opinion, the best way to level up mining, and the best way to make money, is in the dwarven mines by leveling up mithril golems. This money-making method has not been as effective, and not as common as, say, farming or zealots in the past. Since the update, golems have been fluctuating in price a fair amount, but it's a good way to make some money while getting mining XP. Alternatively, mining festivals are still pretty good for making some money. Obviously, they have fallen because sword armor is a lot better nowadays, but refined minerals are still useful and can sell for quite a bit, depending on how good you are at timing prices. I'm pretty sure that there is some better way to make money out there, but to my knowledge and the research that I've done, mostly on the forums, I would say that leveling up mithril golems or doing mining festivals is good. The big problem with relying on mining festivals is they're not too consistent, as coal must be elected for them to take place, or occasionally during Foxy. Historically, killing mobs has always been a good way to make money, but AFK farming is shameful. The real best way to make money is probably floor 7. One of the big problems with this is you need a lot of money to get into it, so a cheaper method is farming ghosts in the dwarven mines. This can net you a lot of money based on your magic find, not to mention it gives you a large amount of combat XP too. A moment of silence for foraging. It's really been heavily nerfed with mining fatigue and the fact that it's just not very useful anymore. Alright, enough. It's pretty hard to make money from foraging. It makes under 1 mil an hour, unless you have a very maxed out setup. But, in my opinion, the best way to make money out of foraging is leveling up monkey pets and ocelots if you don't have as much money. This still isn't very good. I don't recommend grinding foraging unless you're going for a 50 skill average. Yeti Fishing is one of the most profitable money-making methods in fishing. No one is going to say otherwise. Depending on your RNG and your gear, you can make at least 100 mil in a singular Jerry's Island event. A good alternative is spooky fishing. This has had serious buffs because of how valuable Grim Reapers are. If you don't know, they make soul whips. I remember a friend telling me that he made over 7 mil in one event thanks to 2 Grim Reapers and getting a fishing XP boost. One problem with both of these methods is they aren't available all the time, and they do rely on RNG. You don't make money with alchemy. No one makes money with alchemy. Why is this a skill? God potions entirely replace it. Buff God potions with the alchemy skill. Then you can actually make money, or save money. With the adding of the experimentation table, and the changes made to the enchanting table, it's not as easy to make money off enchanting, but an easy way is just relying on getting tier 6 and 7 books from doing your pairs. but this is very infrequent. However, it does make around 17 to 19 mil based on what books you get. Taming is a free skill, but you can still make some profit off it if you know what you're doing. It depends on what pets are currently the best in the game, but currently I would say that leveling up a sheep or an elephant pet with taming can make you some money. These can be bought for a decent price at a low level and flipped for much more at level 100. But this will obviously change based on dungeons, farming, and updates. Dungeons is free money if you're good at the game, and is the best money-making method hands down. Many people have earned over 1 billion coins from floor 7 alone. The big problem with this is it's not easy to get into. You need pretty good gear, spending at least 50 million coins, plus a good team, because floor 7 is still difficult. But an alternative is floor 5. It's much quicker and easier to run. Although it will net you less profit, it's still a lot more beginner friendly, and I recommend doing this before moving on to floor 7.